Hey, I'm Craig, and today for the Surfboard Guide, we're going to check out the Neckbeard 2 in Spinetek, and we got a chance to check it out at URBNSURF in the wave pool. So the Neckbeard I've been riding is a slight custom, and it's 5'8" by 19 3/4 by 2 7/16, and it's 30.5 litres. So you're probably familiar with Neckbeard 2. It's not a new board, but we actually done a review on the Neckbeard 2 quite some time ago, and also the Fishbeard, but haven't had it in Spinetek. And it was actually, wave pools are coming up everywhere now. We were lucky enough to have one in Melbourne in Australia. And actually, I thought it'd be cool to check out some epoxies, get in the pool and say, well, what's the best epoxy people should be looking at if they're looking at buying a board just for the pool? But also these boards aren't just for pools, you know what I mean? If you're looking at epoxies and boards like this, you're probably looking for boards for, less than stellar, pretty average conditions. So I think it's really relative to that too. But what inspired me was in Waco, I think Stab had the first Stab High, and that Eaton Osborne won it on the Neckbeard 2, or he won Biggest Air or something. I saw clips of Dane surfing it, some of the Gadascus brothers, lots of people surfing it in wave pools. It looked like a really good board, and I was like, well, what other boards are there that would be good for pools as well? Maybe we'll check them out. So Neckbeard 2, probably familiar with it. It's a pretty strange outline. I've actually tried to talk some friends into it, and they can't get past this weird tail. But funny enough, when you're surfing it, this feels amazing. It doesn't feel like a big boxy square tail like it looks, and it feels really, really natural underfoot. But anyway, looking over it, it's got a pretty performance outline, performance kind of nose. It's got this big kind of bum at the back. Rocker's fairly gentle, nothing too crazy. A bit of lift through the front, just enough to keep you out of trouble, but nothing crazy. And different to this Neckbeard, the original Neckbeard, the Neckbeard 2 has a single concave throughout, and the Neckbeard had a V off the tail, and they've wiped the V out. So that single comes through the board, and what it does, it creates a really fast board that's really easy to surf. So I surfed the Neckbeard 2 at URBNSURF here in the pool, and I've also surfed plenty of them at the beach. I've probably had like 5 or 6 of these over the years. And I surfed it on a variety of settings. They have the intermediate setting and the advanced setting, and I surfed it on both, and the thing felt amazing. Doing turns, it has lots of drive through turns, lots of pace, gets across flat sections. It's really easy to surf. When they put it up a few notches here and you've got barrels and stuff, thing feels at home. It still has like the front end, from the front, like halfway onwards. It's a performance shortboard ultimately. So, you're wanting to come out of barrels. You're not wanting something that's too flat, too thick or wide through the nose, going to get caught up. This doesn't have that. It's really performance in the front end, and it keeps going. And then in that back end, when you're surfing smaller and, weaker kind of settings and conditions here, that volume and width under your back foot keeps you floating, keeps you paced, and keeps it really, really easy to surf. In the Neckbeard 2, I found it really hard to go past the AM2. So that's the large Merrick fin by Futures. This thing feels amazing, and I actually find it pretty hard to get a Channel Islands board and not go the AM. I also tried it with the new Futures F8 Vapor Core. Felt really good, really lively, but I just love the predictability of this, especially in a Channel Islands, concave rocker and outline. It just feels like it's meant to be. But, if you're looking for a speed generating fin, maybe the Craig Anderson that's also raked and really similar, the F8 or the F8 Vapor Core when the Vapor Cores are available to the public. Look, overall, Neckbeard 2 was awesome. If you're looking for a board, especially in Spinetek, if you're looking for a board that's for, summer, crappy, less than stellar conditions, or you got an opportunity to come to URBNSURF or a wave pool, mate, they're popping up everywhere, so they're going to be pretty commonplace soon. The Neckbeard 2 is Spinetek. It's something you should definitely check out. It works well across all settings from intermediate to advanced. I like doing turns in the open face, and also like being in the barrel. It's one of the favorite boards I've ridden over the years in your regular construction, and also now in your Spinetek, and hopefully you get a chance to check one out. Thanks so much for watching.